Hello everyone, my name is Bradley. I have a Brad taste in music, and I've been sent in the entirety of Death Cab for Cutie, Transatlanticism. So, I'm going to let people here freak out, because I know they're just going to be like, oh my god, yes, it's time, Death Cab, oh my god, I love Death Cab. So, I've listened to Postal Service, right? I've heard that album, I think it's great. Never listened to a full Death Cab for Cutie album. I've heard a couple songs here or there, because Tina enjoys the group. Or the guy, or I think it's a band. I don't know. I think it's a band. I'm pretty sure it's a band. Either way, yeah. Is it? I don't know. I don't have any information. Anyways, the point being, I've heard some songs from Death Cab for Cutie, and I thought that they were fine. Some of them, pretty nice. Others, didn't really do much for me. But I did hear one of the songs on this album that I did enjoy quite a bit. Noxeister sends in this whole thing, and I'm really excited for this because I feel like this is one that people are very curious about how I feel on, as they've associated their entire personalities to this album, which I understand, okay? I wouldn't do the same, but, you know, to each their own. I'm just wrongly profiling. This album is 11 songs, 45 minutes, and I think I've heard the song, the title track, actually, and maybe one of these other songs in the past, I don't know. First song, The New Year. Let's just jump in. Also, to people watching, the stream will likely be taken down before the album finishes, which don't be afraid of, it's just an inevitability at this point with listening to so many albums. So this guy's voice, I really enjoyed it on the Postal Service, and I feel like it's one of those things where, I mean, the Postal Service kind of laid the groundwork for a lot of artists like 21 Pilots, for example, which laid the groundwork for artists like AJR, okay? And which, of course, also led to Owl City. A lot of acts that certainly captured the annoying elements of what they were doing on that project without any of what made that stuff actually good. Because it is really good. I feel like it's very emotional. And someone earlier was saying that, like, the worst thing you can call a song is cute. I feel like a lot of songs on that Postal Service album felt cute in a very charming and endearing way. And immediately off the bat, I'm liking the vocals here. They have that same sort of passion. I feel like the instrumental is fine so far. No real big issues. Enjoying it.
Explosions are in the distance, in the distance. dress on. Let's make believe that we are wealthy for.
Oh, I just realized I wasn't even listening to the lyrics. The new year. So this is the new year, and I don't feel any different. The clinking of crystal explosions off in the distance. So it's like fireworks. This is the new year, and I have no resolutions for self-assigned penance for problems with easy solutions. Everyone put your best suit or dress on. Let's just make believe that we're wealthy for just this once. You know what? I feel like this song is trying to say like that they wish that they could turn back time to the good old days, you know, before they had to make money, because now he's just stressed out, you know?
Just this once, lighting firecrackers off on the front lawn as 30 dialogues bleed into one. I wish the world was flat like the old days, and
I wish the world was flat like the old days. Excuse me.
travel just by folding the map. No more airplanes or speed trains or freeways. There'd be no distance that could hold us back. There'd be no distance that could hold us back.
Was it the Emperor's New Groove that it's like Edna's like, or Kronk is like, we gotta travel by map or something? Or is that something else? But like, and then they'd like travel on the map to get somewhere. I forgot.
There'd be no distance that could hold us back. So this is the new year. So this is the new year. So this is the new year. So this is the new year.
Yeah, I won't lie. I actually click with this an extreme amount, and I'm not really sure why, but it just makes so much sense to me as someone who really sucks at planning and seeing much of a future. This whole song feels like an anthem to that feeling, which kind of just immediately strikes a really strong chord. And I also think it's a great song. This is a fantastic start, like really good, way better than I thought it would be. Feeling a solid to strong 9. I like how it approaches this subject a lot, and I just feel like the singing is so passionate and intimate. Yeah, this is immediate. Like, this is immediately doing something real for me, which is all I could ever ask for from it. So, yeah. You hate the sound? I think the sound is, again, just super charming. Again, there's something about this that I respect and appreciate so much more than a lot of acts that came after it that borrowed from this sound, but simply didn't know how to like innovate in a way using this framework in a way that was tasteful. And I think that's why it left such a bad taste in a lot of people's mouths, including myself. All right, fly in my face. I actually hit it. Anyways, great start. Like owl shitty, exactly. I mean, you guys also have to understand, this album came out 2003, all right? Very few people were doing this in 2003. Like, it's a different story than if this shit came out last year, you know what I mean? Next song, Lightness.
There's a tear in the fabric of your favorite dress, and I'm sneaking glances.
Hey, whoa, hey, that's not cool. Hold on a second. Wait, you're sneaking glances. Hey, what are you doing attacking me? What did I do? Yo, call my lawyer. It's an outrage.
Units responding code 3 to CP at 127th and
FBI, open up!
Yo, Soul, get me out of here. What? Hey.
I'm sorry, Goodman. Did you know that you have rights? The Constitution says you do.
Oh. Jesus. I can't get away with anything anymore. I can't even talk about something without going to jail, you know? God, this place is a mess. I gotta clean up my office.
Looking for the patterns in static, they start to make sense the longer I'm at it.
Would I do an NPC live stream? Probably not.
Lines lead, whoa, whoa. Your heart is a river that flows from your chest through every organ. Your brain is the dam, and I am the fish who can't reach the core. Ivory lines lead, whoa, whoa. Oh, instincts are misleading. You should.
Listen, I'm so sorry, guys. I dropped the thing I was fidgeting with, and now my ADHD is going crazy. I thought I could ignore it, but I can't. I'll be right back. Under the desk I go. Whoop! Oh, found it.
Think what you're feeling. They don't tell you what you know you should
See, I didn't expect to like this all that much. I don't know why I didn't. Considering I feel like the Postal Service was an immediate click for me. But this is so pretty, and I feel like it's just doing this style such justice.
Oh, instincts are misleading. You shouldn't think what you're feeling. They don't tell you what you know you should want. Ivory lines lead, whoa.
It's the same guy as the Postal Service? Yes.
Ivory lines lead, whoa.
Baby, I never grow old. It's evergreen. Did I listen to Autumn Variations yet? Nope. Speaking of, I think I should make that a video. Thought it would be fun. Sounds nice, but it lacks substance. I disagree. I don't think it lacks substance. I feel like the substance is very subtle, but I do think that there is substance. Yeah, I like this song. I feel like the first song was so immediate for me, and this one maybe isn't as much, but I still think the vibe is strong, though I don't like it nearly as heavily. It's a Smiley Ball. Like an 8. Can't stand his voice. Yeah, that's something you're not going to end up getting over if you're not feeling it already. But I feel like I've had my phase with, you know, getting used to the voice. But I also already understood what I was getting into with it. But what I like about it is there's something very, again, just stripped back and intimate about it. and I don't feel like it's trying too hard, but I also don't think that the singing is bad at all. I think it's really good. It's just like very distinct details in the voice that I feel like could be very triggering to someone who's used to the modern millennial version of this, you know? Title and registration.
Glove compartment isn't accurately named, and everybody
Oh, have her
knows
sent this
it.
in?
So I'm proposing a swift, orderly change, 'cause behind its door there's nothing to keep my fingers warm, and all I find are souvenirs from better times before the gleam of your taillights fading east to find yourself a
Just gotta finish the 7-hour stream of Dementia. Oh, that stream, yeah. Shit was wild, wasn't it? I remember I used to feel proud about getting through 6 hours. Now I feel bad if I don't get past 6 hours.
for some legal document as the rain beat down on
And he sounds just like Owl City here. Yeah, but this was, this is the original Owl City. And I gotta say, I just honestly love this. I love this so much. It's actually so weird because it's just like I've heard this style so many times, but it's so clear when it's done with like maximum love, passion, and understanding of the genre. And it's just so like immediate. It's so comforting and so warm. And I love the instrumental. It's simple, but it absolutely works for what it's going for with some pretty like, run-of-the-mill everyday type of lyrics. And I am just completely loving this.
when I stumbled upon pictures I tried to forget.
The cue. It depends. If I get sent in 5 albums in a day, back to back to back, then it's gonna close very quickly.
Cause it's too important to stay the way it's been. But there's no blame for how our love did slowly fade. And now that it's gone, it's like it wasn't there at all. And here I rest, where disappointment and regret collide. Lying
I'm just also going to mention this dude has some really fantastic voice control. It's very easy to be too quiet or too loud on something like this. It's hard to be able to know exactly how to pocket yourself into it to where it's like it fits. It's cozy. But it's like that I feel like it's a lot harder to find that middle ground than to just play to either other side. So, yeah.
awake at night. There's no blame.
DJ Khaled!
Our love did slowly fade. Now that it's gone, it's like it was
Hey, Dex.
there at all. And here I rest, where disappointment and regret collide. Lying awake at night, all night. When I'm lying awake at night.
Yeah, I found that song to be thoroughly enjoyable, very comfortable. Yeah, works front to back. I like the writing on this one. Another winner in my opinion. So Smiley Ball, I think it's fantastic. Again, it's sometimes it's hard to explain why things click as much as they do, but this is one of those moments where, despite the fact that this style in general, much like you guys, usually doesn't do it for me, I think that there's just an amount of love and care put into this that makes it feel transcendentalism. That's what I'll say. It transcends tropes. I feel like that I'm so used to, and just I don't know, man. It's so comforting, you know? Expo 86. Hey, what's up, Hex?
Sometimes I think the cycle never ends. We slide from top to bottom, then we turn and climb again. And it seems by the time that I have figured what it's worth, the squeaking of our skin against the steel has gotten worse. But if I move my place in line, I'll lose. And I have waited, the anticipation's got me glued. I am waiting for something to go wrong. I am waiting for familiar reason. Sometimes it seems that I don't have the skills to recollect the twists and turns of plot that turned us from lovers to friends. I'm thinking I should take that volume back up off the shelf and crack its weary spine and read to help remind myself. But if I move my place in line, I'll lose. And I have waited, the anticipation's got me glued. I am waiting for something to go wrong. I am waiting for familiar reason. I am waiting for another repeat, another diet fed by crippling defeat. And I am waiting for that sense of relief. I am waiting for you to free the scene, as if you held in your hand a smoking gun, and on the floor lay the one who set you up. And it's strange, they're all basically the same, so I don't ask names anymore. Sometimes I think the cycle never ends. We slide from top to bottom, then we turn and climb again. And it seems by the time that I have figured what it's worth, the squeaking of our skin against the steel has gotten worse. The squeaking of our skin against the steel has gotten worse. The squeaking of our skin against the steel has gotten worse.
I feel like the lyrics do a great job of putting care and nuance to subject matters similar acts would handle very shallowly. That's a really great way of putting it. I just feel like I'm sinking entirely into the story and the sound. I think it's mixed exactly how it should be for this style, because I am just I'm just completely losing myself in it. And I feel like I'm just repeating myself over and over again. But this is just so incredibly cozy. Fantastic song. Smiley Ball. I mean, it's actually I'm shocked at how much I'm enjoying this, but I've just enjoyed every song so far. I just think it sounds great. An album that I expected to have a lot of small gripes with, I am finding myself finding next to nothing that I can complain about, and instead just riding with it, which is a great feeling. I'm even getting a little emotional. I mean, genuinely, like I don't even know where that came from. I ain't a bitch. The sound of settling.
I've got a hunger, twisting my stomach into knots that my tongue is tied off. My brain's repeating, if you've got an impulse, let it out. But they never make it past my mouth. Ba-ba, this is the sound of settling. Ba-ba.
You're watching Insert Random Sitcom here on ABC. I thought the same thing. Let's build a house together, brother.
Our youth is fleeting, old age is just around the bend. I can't wait to go.
Those drums are great, dude.
And I'll sit and wonder of every love that could have been, but only thought of something charming to say. Ba-ba, this is the sound of settling. Ba-ba,
Mix is tight. I agree. Like, you know me, songs that go la 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 ba 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 da 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 da. You know, that shit to me is always pretty bad. But I feel like there's actually some irony to this. The whole sound of settling thing, and I think the whole thing sounding like a sitcom honestly makes sense with the themes of the song, and I think it sounds great. So I actually enjoy this one, even if it's very tongue in cheek.
this is the sound of settling. Ba-ba, ba-ba. This is the sound of settling. Ba-ba, ba-ba.
Fuck all you hoes! Detroit till I die, motherfucker!
This is the sound of settling. Ba-ba, ba-ba.
Talking all that bullshit!
I've got a hunger, twisting my stomach into knots.
A very simple and cute song that I think very effectively portrays its message while also sounding euphoric. Taking things that I usually hate, claps and bas, and doing it in a way that, what the fuck? Oh, it's an achievement from the fish game. Discover every fish from rivers and ponds. Really? Oh, cool. I got a fish game achievement. I was like, what the fuck? Ba-ba, this is the sound of settling. What was I saying? Oh, yeah. Smiley Bowl. Good shit. Let's move to the pond. Tiny Vessels is the name of this next song.
This is the moment that you know that you told her that you loved her, but you don't. You touch her skin, and then you think that she is beautiful, but she don't mean a thing to me. Yeah, she is beautiful, but she don't mean a thing to me.
Did I listen to Death Cab when I was younger? No. Well, the first time I've listened to a full album.
All I see, dark gray clouds in the distance, moving closer with every hour. So when you ask, is something wrong? I think you're damn right there is, but we can't talk about it now. No, we can't talk about it now. So one last touch, and then you'll go, and we'll pretend that it meant something so much more. But it was vile, it was cheap, and you are beautiful, but you don't mean a thing to me. Yeah, you are beautiful, but you don't mean a thing to me. Yeah, you are beautiful, but you don't mean a thing to me.
Why is this far more genuine than most other things I've heard from this genre? Because I feel like this is a deep-seated emotion that is understandable and relatable, and I've been there. I know what this feels like. I understand this, and it's so easy to attach myself, and once I'm attached to that, I feel like the rest of the music just starts to sink in, and it all makes sense and clicks. Yeah, that's honestly another solid 9 for me. I absolutely love that track. I love the way it handled the subject. It's beautiful. I mean, it's just something that, again, I just completely lost in, and I want to just keep listening. It's beautiful, but it doesn't mean a thing to me. Wow. Transatlanticism. Nice transition.
DJ Khaled!
The Atlantic was born today, and I'll tell you how. The clouds above opened up and let it out. I was standing on the surface of a perforated sphere when the water filled every hole, and thousands upon thousands made an ocean, making islands where no island should go. Oh no. The rhythm of my footsteps crossing flatlands to your door have been silenced forevermore. The distance is quite simply much too far for me to row. It seems farther than ever before. Oh no, I need you so much closer. I need you so much closer.
I've been sent in this song before. I don't think it ever clicked with me like it is now. I think this is probably the best song of the album so far.
I need you so much closer. 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 I need you so much closer.
The car's on fire, and there's no driver at the wheel.
Okay, thank you, Hunter. Yeah, it's been a good review.
I need you so much closer. I need you so much closer.
Did you start?
I need you so much closer. I need you so much closer. the darkest country road, and the strong scent of evergreen from the passenger seat as you are driving me home. Then looking upwards, I strain my eyes and try to tell the difference between shooting stars and satellites from the passenger seat as you are driving me home. Do they collide? I ask and you smile. With my feet on the dash, the world doesn't matter. When you feel embarrassed, then I'll be your pride. When you need directions, then I'll be the guide for all time. For all time.
Okay, so Transatlanticism is fantastic. I think it's the most emotionally dense song on this album so far. However, I don't think it's perfect. I do think that there's, I don't know, maybe a little bit, like just a tiny bit of wiggle room there. But I mean, it's so marginal. It's just so you guys know that, well, I do think it's amazing. I think it's near perfect. I think it's such a driving experience. I don't think it's at that mark. Personally, I don't think that it reached like that far above and beyond, though I still absolutely loved it, and I feel like this is a great follow-up that enhances the experience of the previous song as well, feeling like an extension to it, kind of bringing the whole thing together. So I also give this song smiley ball, 2 smiley balls. So amazing, love that. Possibly these 2 songs create one of the strongest emotional punches of the entire album. So yeah, all right. Death of an Interior Decorator.
Storm through your turnstile and wrist and cut the cake. The bride then tripped and broke the vase, the one you thought would span the years, so perfectly placed below the mirror, arriving late. You cleaned the debris and walked into the angry scene. It felt just like falling in love again. It felt just like falling in love again. Can you tell me why you have been so sad? Can you tell me why you have been so...
I like this song, but I don't feel like it's the best follow-up to the previous ones. I feel like it's just sort of floating on its own little island in a way, which kind of is a bit disappointing. Not my favorite, but still quite nice, and I don't think it kills the vibe. Yeah, it's like a strong 7 for me. We look like giants.
Fuck all you hoes! Detroit till I die, motherfucker!
And I came up straight up from the block. I watched my grandpa say penis.
God bless the daylight, the sugary smell of springtime, remembering when you were mine in still suburban time. When every Thursday I'd brave those mountain passes, and you'd skip your early classes, and we'd learn how our bodies work. Goddamn the black night, with all its foul temptations, I've become what I always hated when I was with you. We looked like giants in the back of my gray subcompact, fumbling to make contact as the others slept inside. And together there, in a shroud of frost, the mountain air began to pass through every pane of weathered glass, and I held you closer than anyone would ever guess.
want to see how it moves to the next song. I'm going to say though that immediately this song disappointed me. I didn't think that it sounded nearly as good as any of the previous songs. It was very clunky, but it ended up becoming completely transcendental and ethereal and had an amazing second half. That really actually just put it all together for me and significantly improved the experience. And I overall actually enjoyed that track for that reason, as I feel like it eventually picked up into one of the strongest moments of the entire album, one of the most transcendental moments of the whole album, which I think I already said. Yeah, whatever. Smiley ball. It works. Final song, A Lack of Color.
And when I see you, I really see you upside down. But my brain knows better. It picks you up and turns you around, turns you around, turns you around. If you feel discouraged when there's a lack of color here, please don't worry, lover. It's really bursting at the seams from absorbing everything. The spectrum's A to Z. This is fact, not fiction, for the first time in years. All the girls in every girly magazine can't make me feel any less alone. I'm reaching for the phone, call it 703. And on your machine I slur a plea for you to come home. But I know it's too late, and I should have given you a reason to stay, given you a reason to stay. Giving you a reason to stay. Giving you a reason to stay. This is fact, not fiction, for the first time in years.
I think A Lack of Color is a really solid closer. Maybe not like the best closer in the world, but I still feel like it packs an emotional punch. It's a smiley ball. Yeah, I feel like it works of closing everything off. Take these off for a second. So, that is Transatlanticism, and I gotta say, I enjoyed this so much more than I thought I would. From front to back, I find this to be a remarkably intimate listen with almost no filler. Like the whole thing is pretty. The whole thing is sweet. It's soft. It's endearing. And it's also constantly switching to new sounds and ideas that are still in the same avenue, but just enough for it to stay fresh for the entirety of it. Yeah, I don't think there's any bad songs on this album. I think the whole thing flows extremely well. Yeah, and it is also wildly relatable. Um, Basically, a ton of things that work like extremely well for any singer songwriter album. Tina messaged me. Oh, okay. I thought she saw that I was listening to this album. I'm feeling a strong 8. I guess 8 plus to a 9 minus. Ugh. Yeah, I think it's that good. I think it's just that good, so. All right, with that being said, I'm going to take a short break as I am tired. So let's play some bad song bingo or roulette.